Hey survivors, in previous tutorials, we covered how to set up most of the parameters for your social server. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at one of the coolest and most powerful feature of social server, Unit Library. Unit Library allows you to customize various elements in the battle using specific templates like monsters, weapons, and bullets. The unique element you create can really offer a one-of-a-kind gaming experience for your social server. Just keep in mind, this feature is only available to the server host. This interface is where you can customize basic items and materials. While these cannot be used directly, they are key for crafting things like weapons. Think of something like the spring you need for a rifle. You can set ID, name, description, quality, stack, icon, and whether it's sellable. Plus, you can specify what players will get when they sell these materials. Just remember the ID you set, because you'll need it when customizing other elements later. Unlike material items, gift pack items are consumables and require another setting for the drop pack ID. When survivors use the gift pack, they'll receive the tools and items inside based on the ID you set for the drop pack. A drop pack can be understood as a set of specific items. When customizing gift packs or monsters, you'll need to add the drop pack ID you've created to determine what items players will get. There are two types of drop packs, random and fixed. For random drop packs, after setting its name and ID, you can add up to 16 random drop items. The drop probability of each item is determined by the assigned number. The larger the number, the higher the chance of its dropping. It's noted that the total sum of all the numbers cannot exceed 10,000. A fixed drop pack can hold up to 5 guaranteed drop items. In addition to those, you can add a random drop pack into it. This means that after survivors receive the guaranteed items, there are still a chance for some random drops. For example, in my New Year gift pack, players are guaranteed with building materials, but lucky ones might also get powerful weapons from the random drop pack I added. The templates for food and medicine are identical. The most important aspect is the amount of HP, hunger, and thirst they can provide. The creation of a lethal poison is also allowed with this feature. As for the water bottle, it is used to carry drinking water. So you'll need to set the capacity. Weapon customization uses specific templates. Similar to material items, you can set the weapon's ID, name, description, quality, icon, and whether it can be sold. You'll also find parameters for durability and post-use durability costs, which determine how many times the weapon can be used. Base damage indicates the weapon's powers. If you choose a firearm template, you will further set its mag capacity, weapon range, and single burst bullet amount. If the gun is set to fully automatic, all bullets will be fired in one go. If the bullet is able to fall, its fall gravitational acceleration can be adjusted. As for bullet and repair material, you can either go with the default setting or customize them with other items. For example, you could set sleeping bags as ammo and fire them instead. If these options are not enough for you, you can create custom bullets. Besides the usual settings, armor penetration lets you control how much armor the bullet can pierce, and the character damage factor determines how much damage the bullet deals to players. Pick a gear template and add usual parameters. The key attributes for gear are HP and defense increases. Additionally, one-hit durability loss shows how much the armor's durability decreases each time it's hit. Let's jump in the display status of this recipe, like craft page, Weather show on Normal tab. Battle level restriction decides the minimum survival level required to use this recipe. Next, choose whether a crafting facility is needed to use the recipe and set the required crafting facility level. -1 means no specific level is required, and the recipe can be directly used in the backpack. Single unit craft time means how long it takes to craft an item. It is obvious that the most important part is to decide the specific crafted products and related materials along with their amount. They can be either item IDs from the guide or ones you've created yourself. Finally, craft experience and recipe order settings are completely up to you. First, choose a monster template. After setting the ID, name, and avatar, adjust the monster's HP and defense. Then, add the refresh time to control the interval between the monster's death and its next respawn. Next, decide if the monster will actively attack. Attack interval defines how much time passes between two consecutive attacks. Revenge expiration time determines whether the monster stops attacking after chasing the survivor for a certain time. After that, you can tweak the monster's movement and attack abilities. Then, set the kill experience and the reward players get when they kill this monster. The specific rewards are based on the drop pack ID we went over earlier. Once the monster is set up, you'll need to define where it spawns. You can set the unit name and ID and add the monster's ID, whether it's custom or the default ID from the guide. Finally, input the specific coordinates, height, or range radius, which you can check on the map. We recommend choosing an icon that matches talent's effect to help other survivors better understand it. For example, when setting up a talent that increases movement speed, you could use an icon with a boot. Trigger CD determines the time interval between the two activations, with -1 indicating no cooldown. Trigger type defines the condition under which the talent activates. And trigger parameter specifies the numerical standard for activation. For example, if you set it to trigger when character health is below 10%, the talent will activate when that condition is met. Talent status duration can range from -1 to 99,999, with -1 meaning it lasts permanently. Next, decide the talent effect type and strength survivors will receive. Take the picture as an example. When the player's health is below 10%, the talent could boost movement speed and attack power by 100% for 30 seconds. Talents, like items, can be added to drop pack, battle shop, or server opening supplies. Once you've customized the talent, you'll need to check the block player talent option in basic parameters. This is necessary for the server to work properly. We hope this guide helps you get a solid grasp on how to apply unit library in your server setup. Let your creativity flow and customize some unique elements for your battles. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. See you in the next guide.